Subscriber areas are now live at futtrading.co.uk. Tier 1 and Tier 2 have both gone live. And don't forget, this year we've got our season pass. Incredible value. It basically works out about 4 or 5 months for free, depending on the tier that you're in. We've got more site areas being added every single day. We've got icons on there now. We've got golds. We've got shadows, anchors, hunters. We've got silvers going on very soon. We've got position change trading going on very soon. So make sure you check the website out. But for now, let's get into the video. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video with me, Fuzzball40. Please do subscribe if you are new around here. We're on the road to 40,000 subscribers. If you could take the time to drop a comment down below, let me know what you guys are looking forward to most with the World Cup game mode for FIFA Ultimate Team dropping tomorrow. Again, we're going to try and find a way to reward you guys that watch the streams and the videos for a sort of loyalty reward scheme. Me and Lewis are working very hard behind the scenes on that to try and get something going for you guys. Drop a like. You'll never understand how much of a difference it makes when you guys like and comment on the videos. They get recommended to more people and it helps your channel to grow. You guys are the best, so please continue to do so. But we're going to talk about all the ways that you guys are going to make coins throughout the FIFA World Cup game mode on Ultimate Team. The market right now scares a lot of people because people are buying cars, losing cars. It dips, it drops, it climbs, it drops, and people don't really know what to do. So I want to take you through some ways that you are guaranteed to make profit if you are smart with your buys. Things that if you just have a bit of patience, a bit of time to think about, you'll make guaranteed profit from them. So we'll get into it. I'll be right back. Alright, first things first, let's talk League SBC. We've yet to have League SBCs on the game, but the talk is that we are getting Nation SBCs instead through the World Cup, which basically, if you don't know what they are, last year during the Euros, we got basically SBCs that you completed based upon specific nations. So what I've gone and done already is for the obscure nations, specifically the obscure ones. We're not talking about ones that are completely and utterly irrelevant, but we're talking about the likes of United States and those sort of countries that have loads of silver cards. I've gone and stocked up on them very, very cheaply. Tonight we're going to get marquee matchups. Some people will open their packs up tonight. Some of them will save for tomorrow, like I'm doing at the moment. But we're going to get marquee matchups, and that is going to bring the price of these silvers down. Now, if we have a little look at the market right now, someone like the USA as a nation, yesterday these cards were 250, 300 coins for their silvers. I don't know what they're at now. They're at 300 coins still, okay? This is very, very, very little risk. There's no real risk involved. And if you buy the MLS guys as well, you're going to cover yourself off for when we do eventually get the MLS League SBC or any SBC that you can use MLS players in. It might be a player SBC, could be anything like that, or a daily SBC that requires American players. You should be stocked up on them like crazy. Let me just show you Iran as an example, okay? This I found mental yesterday. Iran is sitting at like 750, right? 750 coins, and it's because there aren't that many Iranian players on this game. They're sitting quite high. So you know there is a demand for these cards either way. If you can buy them cheaper than that tonight, you should do pretty well on them. And if you can't get them tonight, getting them tomorrow is perfectly fine. But all the obscure nations, I've actually got them on the website, most of them. But I can give you a few tips here. So let me just do FIFA World Cup. So everything that you see me do in the videos, I put on the website for you guys. So it's all there for you to invest in. You guys have had time to do it. But the likes of Wales, Iran, Senegal, probably a right to do as well. Tunisia, definitely. Saudi Arabia, fantastic. All of those guys there are perfectly fine. And Morocco, think about any obscure nations that don't have that many gold cards. But you can also look at their bronze cards. People are sleeping on the bronze cards, and the bronze cards are cheaper and a lot less risk. You can go ahead and buy bronze cards too and stick them in your club, because the bronze cards should be fine to use. Now, when the Euros game mode came out last year, or the Euros sort of promo came out, the Path to Glory stuff, North Macedonia, Hungary, those players got to like 5,000, 6,000 coins. If you get anywhere near that, you're going to make extreme profit from these. I've got 5 page of MLS US players at the moment, bought 300 coins each. If they get to 800 coins, I've made more than double my coins. If they make to 1,000, 1,500, you can see how it quickly adds up. So I would get involved in that ASAP tonight, tomorrow latest, see what EA drop for us. For now, we're going to talk about Team of the Weeks. I'll be right back. Alright guys, there is talk that we're not going to have Team of the Weeks throughout the World Cup game mode. We don't know how true that's going to be. But if we don't get Team of the Weeks during the World Cup game mode, because a lot of the leagues are coming to a standstill ready for the World Cup, in fact all of them pretty much are, if we don't get Team of the Weeks and EA start to require Team of the Weeks as part of requirements for SBCs, then there's going to be a lot of coins to be made in these cards. The likes of Gabriel there, who probably by the end of the weekend league is going to get down to discard price anyway. If you guys really want to, I would really encourage you to go onto the market and pick up any major league Team of the Weeks and leave them in your club. Long term, you're going to make profit no matter what happens. But this could do really well if we don't get a team of the week. The reason why I think it's unlikely we get a team of the week is if you look at the amount of players that are available in terms of team of the week here, they're not going to fill up team of the week numbers with just group stage games. I think they're going to find it very difficult to do so. So I think there's a good chance that we don't see team of the weeks at all. It's not confirmed. Once we know if it's confirmed or not, then that would be a good place to start. But if EA require team of the weeks as part of any SBC, it could be a guaranteed hero again, it could be anything like that, they're going to bang. Because their supply has ended in these cards. There's no more supply in them. This promo's got the potential to be one of the biggest promos we've ever had. So if EA really, really, really want to rinse your clubs, one of the ways they're going to do that is by taking team of the weeks out of packs and making you buy them off the market. You've got ones like DeVry, for example, who's an 86 rated, who's still only 20,000 coins. Trippier at the moment, 19,000 coins. If tonight, or the day after basically, into Friday, these cards get packed a lot and get down to sort of the 16, 17k mark, you're really looking at a no-brainer, but to buy a lot of these cards and stick them in your club. Just go and buy one of each of them, especially the disc card guys. There's no real risk involved in them at all. Again, it all comes down to whether or not we require team of the weeks, but even some of the older team of the weeks have slowly but surely started to rise. If we have a look at the team of the week archive and head down to team of the week 1, and the first team of the week, if you get a rough idea of the cards and the prices and whatnot, some of them have started to rise quite nicely. The discard price guys are now at like 13,750. These aren't massive profits, but they're still decent profit. There's still decent money in these cards. And so it's something that you guys can think about in the long term if you want to pick a few of the guys up at the moment currently as well. Really easy way to make coins. Let's go talk about two final things you can do. I'll be right back. Alright, welcome to Path to Glory Phil Foden. If you guys remember, during the Euros, we got ourselves Path to Glory players. And this year on the Path to Glory players, what's going to happen is if they get out the group stage, they get a +1. If they win their last 16, I think they get a +1. And it builds up to 5-star weak foot, 5-star skill moves, etc, etc, etc. These cards are going to be extremely volatile. But if you are watching games, which I'm going to be watching every single World Cup game pretty much, you can make a lot of coins. Someone like Foden, if we just look at the sort of prices all here, it's fine. We forget about this, right? But here, if you look, the fluctuations, 908 down to 747, back up to 791, drops again, back up again to 834. These cards fluctuate like crazy. Now, I know all of you aren't going to have the coins to go and buy a Phil Foden at 700,000 coins. I get it. But other cards, the lower rated stuff, is going to do the exact same thing. So let's say, for argument's sake, EA give... I know we got Mount coming as an SBC. So let's go with another random English player that's going to be... Let's say Saka. Let's go with Saka, for example. Bukayo Saka. So let's say EA go and give Bukayo Saka a Path to Glory card, right? He'll be X price up until a certain point, okay? If England win their first game and they're likely to qualify from the group stage by winning that first game, he's going to go up in value because he's going to gain a +1 on his stat. If England win their second game, he's probably going to go up in value because they win their second game as well. So really easy. And then if England lose a game, suddenly his price might drop. And basically, it's a way to sort of, I guess, put the best way of gambling on whether they're going to win the next game or go up and down. But you can do it live. You can watch Saka's price. And let's say you start at a game and Saka is 50,000 coins at the start of England versus Iran. England go 1-0 up, Saka's price will shoot up. So you can buy someone quickly in the rise, sell him, make profit. They're going to be so fun to trade with, so good to trade with if you know what you are doing. And if you can keep an eye on the transfer market throughout this promo, throughout each game, you're going to do really well. The big thing here is going to be those skill move and weak foot upgrades. They're going to be massive. Suddenly a card that's good turns into a card that's incredible. And we see the likes of, if you look at Ousmane Dembele, I run this card in my team because I got him red. This card, 5-star, 220, right? This card isn't that great a card. It isn't that great a card. I run him, he's good, but he's not great. But that 5-star this year is massive. Absolutely huge. And if you put this card, you take away the 5-star, this card is literally probably 30k on the market, if that. You give it 5-star, suddenly it becomes worth a huge amount of coins. So crucial to look at the Path to Glories and think, hang on, how can I make coins from that? That's what you want to be looking at. I'll be doing it all live with you guys, and we'll be doing it on the website. Keep an eye on it. We're going to have hopefully a World Cup area on the website to track the players for you. So if you haven't subscribed to the website, get over there and do it. Final thing we can talk about is the daily SBC grind. I will be right back. Yes, we are back talking about silvers again. These have been the most consistent way to make coins all year. If you're not doing silvers, you're going wrong on this game. You right now, again, today, tomorrow, need to club stock up on left mids, right mids, left wings, right wings. Centre backs are fine, full backs will be alright as well, probably from the major nations, but also from the obscure nations as much as you possibly can, okay? Because all it takes is a daily SBC each day, to require, I don't know, French players for the left mids and right mids to bang. Spanish players, left mids and right mids to bang. At the moment, French left mids, for example, are 450. With silver supply, that plummets. If you can pick them up, rares, really, 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 really important. If you can pick up rares at discard price, how far are we at the moment from discard price? 550 probably? No, a bit more than that. 650. If you can pick these up close to discard price, again, we're talking the 350, 400 mark. You should be buying them en masse and stick them in the club. It can just be one of each. If you don't want to spend a lot of coins, or if you don't want to go on a sign, which is understandable, one of each. Putting them in your club and leaving them there is going to do good things for you, and you're going to double your coins minimum. Now, let's put it this way. There are 9 major nations on this game at the moment. Let's say you go and buy, I don't know, 20 from each nation. That gives you 180 players? Yes. 180 players, right? If those 180 players go from 400 to 500, whatever you're going to buy them at, to 900 to 1,000 coins, you're going to take yourself from what was a, say, 500 coin investment when you first started doing it, which is going to be 500 off of 180. So, how am I not struggling to start? 90,000 coins. That you'll turn that into 180,000 coins. You can do that multiple times throughout this promo, and you'll make yourself a few 100,000 coins very, very easily. You should be in the habit of doing it anyway. It's a no-brainer. And the other thing that I talked about in the last video, and I'm going to repeat it right now. If you guys are not doing this position modifier SBC, every day that it refreshes, you are crazy, okay? This position modifier upgrade, which is... where is it? There it is. It requires 1 bronze every single day. 1 bronze for a position modifier, okay? 1 bronze position modifier. You get 5 of them a day. I've got 50 of them stuck in my club at the moment. Got 8 days of it be repeatable now, which is going to give me another at least 35, maybe 40, depending on that. What I will do is I will wait until an SBC comes out, and it will be some random ass SBC that requires maybe left mids or whatever. And I will go and look at the Premier League, for example, and I will look at gold, and I will look at left mids, and I will look at England, and I'll just check what they're selling for. At the moment, they are 700 coins each, okay? What I'll then go and do is check what the left wings are selling for, see if there's a difference in the price. Left wing English. The cheapest left wing English is grey, 300 coins difference on him at the moment. What I would then go and do is buy a load of those left mids, convert them into left wings, and put them back on the market again and double my coins on them. If there's an SBC that requires left wings, if there's an SBC that requires left mids and left wings, even better. A little while ago, this exact thing happened, and left wings that were converted for the Premier League were going for 2,500 coins when that SBC dropped. You could pick up left mids at 600 to 700 coins. So you were, for the 200 coin spend, if you haven't got the bronze cards in your club, the 700 coin spend maximum, let's say, on the left mid, you are turning over about 1,500 coins profit a card. If you've got 50 of these cards in your club, that is 75,000 coins. If you've got 100 position modifiers, it's 150,000 coins pure profit going into your club. A lot of you guys have started doing it recently. You've been telling me about it. So well done you. But if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe down below. Make sure your notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. But for now, I'm out. Peace out. I'll speak to you soon.